What's going on, guys, and welcome to a FIFA 17 based video. Now this video we're going to be talking about what I want to see in FIFA 17. We're going to be talking about some of the designs for the cards and some of the designs for the menu. Now I don't know who made all these designs off the top of my head. I do know, but obviously like I just said, not off the top of my head. So I'm going to leave all their links in the description below so you can go check out all of their Twitter pages and stuff like that. But yeah, get into the first one. I'm not 100% sure this is made by, obviously I can't remember all of them because there's so many. But yeah, this one I'm actually a massive fan of. And if you keep seeing me look to the right, it's because I've got them to my right on my computer, so that's why I'm looking that way. But yeah, this first design I'm a massive fan of, and I think this might be my favourite design out of them all. Now, as you can see as well in the design, in the top right hand corner there's this little like thing where it shows their kit number, and it has like a little star, which means that you can favourite it. Is that when you favourite a card, it means it will stop you from like accidentally discarding things a lot better, easier. Because I've discarded things in the past that I wish I never discarded, like by accident and stuff like that, like Team of the Seasons and stuff like that, accidentally. But with this favourite thing, it basically, whenever you go to do something like that, it will kind of just like pop up something saying, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure?" So yeah, and this next card design, I'm not a massive fan of because I don't really like the rounded bit at the top. It's like completely different to what they've got at the moment, where it's got like the point, then like some cards have like the little top corner points and the point at the bottom. But this one's got like the point at the bottom, then it's like rounded at the top, and I don't really like that. I don't know why, but it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't float me ball, if you know what I'm saying. It doesn't really, I don't really like it that much, to be honest. And this third one I can see EA doing more than any of the others that I've shown you, because it's very similar to the cards they've got at the moment. In a sense that it's like corner, sort of like side, like goes in, then it's like another corner. It's literally identical to that. It's just they touched it up a bit more and sort of made like the card itself, like where the player's picture is, where the club is, where the nation is, the position and the rating. They kind of like made it bigger, smaller. They touched it up, put outlines on it and stuff like that. And it kind of just looks a bit better, right, in my opinion. I think it's a lot better than what they have at the moment. And it's between that one and the first one is probably one of my favourites. Alright, now this next one, I am not a massive fan of. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen when I saw this design first of all, I thought to myself that it was a bit out there, and it like I don't think it has any chance of looking like that at all. And if it does, I'm gonna kind of be a bit annoyed because I don't really like the shape of the card either. It's like it's lost weight. It looks like the cards at the moment have lost weight and it's kind of like gone in. And I don't really like it that much. I like the where the name is, like the banner, how they've like made it like stand out more sort of, and they like made it like, hey, it's Ronaldo, boom, bitch. I kind of like that, but the shape of the card itself, I'm not a massive fan of. Now moving on to the menu designs. Now these two menus are of the main menu, not like the Ultimate Team menu or the Pro Clubs or anything else, but the main menu you come onto as soon as you click A to come on FIFA. Now this first one, I really like, and I think it's definitely my favourite one out of the two, because you've got your Ultimate Team squad on the home page, then to your right you've got Pro Clubs where it shows you your pro, what rating it is, your pro itself, and sort of like the attacking, defending and whatever it is of it. And basically I really like that, and also just the fact of how it looks. Like, I like how it's set out, so like you've got your Ultimate Team thing, Pro Clubs, something like that, and I think it's just nice because as well, as you've got your Pro Clubs, your Ultimate Team, as you've got your Ultimate Teams in the middle, as well you can, if you've got like friends around as well, you can always like show it off like, oh look, I'm accidentally moving on to my Ultimate Team, if you want to see, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of cool in that sense, but yeah, I really like this one and it's definitely my favourite one out of the two. Now this next one is, like I said, the menu. However, I'm not, like, I do like it, don't get me wrong, I do like this design a lot. I really like the design, but I just kind of prefer the other one in my opinion. But what caught my eye when I first looked at this, as you can see in the top right, top right, is kit maker. And now that would be awesome. Like if EA could add that into FIFA 17, making your own kits, maybe like for Ultimate Team and stuff like that, that would be so cool. Like that would be awesome. And as you can also see in the top right of like the little menu, it says Co-op Korea, which in my eyes would be a really good idea, because I kind of feel like Korea needs a bit more at the moment. It's kind of getting to that point where it's kind of like, okay, I've done a season or two, I'm kind of getting a bit bored now. Is there anything else to do, or is that it? So yeah, I think that's a really good idea, and EA should really look at this and kind of think, you know, let's do that. Alright guys, now I'm going to talk to you a bit like what I want to see in FIFA 17, and some of the things that I think they should either bring back or take away or add in. So my first point is they should bring back trade offers. Like, this is, I can't explain how much this would benefit me, well, not just me, but like all YouTubers out there, because of wages and like pink slips and stuff like that. It'd make it so much easier, because now you've got to like give them the money instead of giving them like the player, and it's just really awkward and stuff like that. I think they should bring it. I think they should bring it back as well, because it's really good if you're like with your mates and he's like, oh yeah, do you want to try this card out? You could just give him the card to try out and then just give it back, so then he knows to like maybe buy the card or not buy the card. And I just think it's a really cool way of. I think it's a really good thing in Ultimate Team that they should bring back. I can't believe they took it away, to be honest. But this next one is a bit out there, because I really don't see it happening, because EA can't do this. Because if they did, they'd have to change their game to an 18 rated, which is why they haven't done this in the past. Basically, what I want them to do is to bring in like a little wager thing into Ultimate Team. But as it's a form of gambling, obviously they can't, because then they'd have to change it from a 3 to 18, and they'd lose lots of money because of the parents, stuff like that, whatever. But yeah, I think it'd be a really cool idea, but obviously they're never ever going to do it. Like I said before as well, a good idea would be to kit maker. Now, a kit maker would be awesome, because you could just obviously make whatever kit you want, and then you should be able to have it on Ultimate Team as well. You shouldn't just like make a kit, put it on whenever you have kickoff or something like that. You should be able to like involve it in pro clubs and like Ultimate Team, stuff like that, because then it just seems more cool to see that when people can actually see your kit, you can use it in like things that you use mostly, because you're not really going to use kickoff that much. And I think with Ultimate Team and pro clubs, you use them way more than you do kickoff. So I think it's a really good idea. Also, what I think they should do with, because I'm a massive fan of pro clubs. Like, pro clubs is my favourite thing to do on FIFA, and I enjoy being a keeper and something like that. And there's 2 points I think they should do for pro clubs. One, they need to sort out the goalkeeping, right? Because yeah, it's good. Like, sometimes I'll just have like the game of my life and just be fucking amazing. But there's other times where they're a bit of bullshit, and they need to sort that out. So like, there's sometimes like if you dive the right way, you save it, fair enough. But there's also times when if you dive the right way, sometimes you don't save it. And for me, that's really aggravating as a keeper. Say games like FIFA 12 or FIFA 13, they made it so if you did go the right way, no matter what, you would save it. Like, even if it was like sweat stuff like that, you would save it. And I think that was a really, really good idea. And I always bang on to this about my mates, and they get really fucked up about it, because obviously they're not goalkeepers, they don't understand. But yeah, I just kind of think that they should kind of bring that back, because then a lot of goalkeepers since FIFA 14 onwards have been pushed out of goalkeeping to become like a strike team, literally because they've ruined it a bit, to be honest. Now, my second point of pro clubs is that they need to kind of touch up the customization a bit. As well, there is quite a lot of things you can customise, like the hair colour, yeah, good one, James. The hair colour, so like, obviously you can only like do green, blue, white, brown and blonde, and ginger. And I kind of think they should bring more colours to that, maybe like pink, red, yellow, stuff like that. Or black, or, you know, stuff like that. I think it'd be really cool. Actually, black's already in there. Yeah, black's already in there. But anyway, more colours and stuff like that, or maybe even like multi-colours, like something stupid like that. I'll have 2 colours in one. I just think they should bring more like customization to pro clubs, and I think they should make it more unique. As well, what they should do with eye colour as well is bring more colours into that, because you could easily, like in real life, just put on a contact, put in contacts, and then like you just have like pink eyes, like red eyes for the day. And I think they should be able to do that in pro clubs, because as well it looked really stupid. It kind of looked quite cool in a way, like when like, you just turn up with like pink eyes, like what up, bitch? I got pink eyes. Also, one last thing is that I think they should add in is with pro clubs, I reckon they should give you like your pro as they do, and let you customise it, change the position and everything like that, you know, change the weight and the size, whatever. But there should be one thing where you can lock the size, lock the weight, lock the position, and then you submit it, and that player that you've locked will then go into your ultimate team, and whatever rating it is, like whatever rating your pro is whatever rating that will be in ultimate team. So if you start off at like a 79, lock it in, put a 79 to your club, then over time you've like worked out to like a 90 rated, then you've got like a 90 rated in your ultimate team, but you can't do anything with it. You can't sell it, you can't give it to anyone, or anything like that. You literally, that's yours and it will always be yours. I think that's a really cool idea, because like you could literally not spend loads on like one certain player that will really help you out. You could sort of just like get your pro, work it up, and boom, you've got like an extra player. Like, the thing is, it will be a bit OP, I admit, but I think maybe they should put like a price on the player. So you'd have to pay like 100k or something to get that player, because it's so like unique and like OP as such. Right then, guys, that is that. I hope you enjoyed this. This was kind of like just a few, just like looking at FIFA 17, looking at a few designs of the cards, of the menus, and sort of me talking about what I want to see in FIFA 17. and hopefully you can agree. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in FIFA 17. If you like the card design, but one was your favourite, the menus out of the two, which one was your favourite, and what you want to see in FIFA 17 as well. But anyway, yeah, that is that. Thank you so much for watching. If you could leave a like, that'd help me out loads. If you are new, then hit that subscribe button. You'll see loads more content like this. And if you want to go check out more, obviously, just go check out my channel below. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.